Begin this meditation by taking a deep breath in. Breathe in deeply through the nose and exhale gently through the mouth. I want you to close your eyes and together we will take a journey. It's early in the morning. The sun is just beginning to rise. You're standing outside a beautiful white building with a large wooden windmill on top. Even though it's early in the day, it is already warm in this beautiful, quaint town that you find yourself in. And you're aware that you have the pleasure of exploring this place while the rest of the world sleeps. Across the street from where you stand now is a small square area with cobbled floors, benches, and in the middle is a water fountain. You walk across and take a look into the fountain, and you see that the bottom is filled with coins. You reach into your own pocket and you take out a coin. You make a wish as you toss the coin into the fountain, and you just have that knowing that your wish will come true. You continue your slow walk down the narrow cobbled streets. The pavements and the buildings here are all made from golden brown stone. Some of the buildings are painted white. Some of them are painted colours like yellow and blue. You're finding the ramble that you're taking right now very relaxing. The narrow street that you're walking on now begins to widen, and you start to notice the different shops around you that sell local produce like cheese, meat, gin, and other food items. On the other side of the street, you see the clothes shops, and they sell long flowing white skirts and tops. And you can just imagine that the women here are beautiful in their gypsy-like clothes against their tanned skin. You continue to walk on, and the streets widen even more, revealing a huge church made from the golden brown stone, and it's on your right hand side. church has 6 large steps leading up to its massive doors. It really is a beautiful building. In front of the church is a cafe, and you notice that the chairs and tables are all stacked up outside. And you have a sense of just how safe this place is. You continue your walk along, and you notice that you are offered shade on one side of the street and sun on the other. In the shade, it's quite cool, and in the sun, it's pleasantly warm. You can choose what side you'd like to walk on. This truly is a beautiful, quaint town. As you continue to walk on, and as you come near the end of the lovely shops, the street begins to narrow again, so much so that you can almost reach out your arms and touch a building on either side. Ahead of you and across the road, you see a square, this time with grassy areas and flowers, and you decide that it would be nice to walk through it. You are enjoying the diversity of this town. You take your shoes off and you hold them in your hand as you walk along the cool grass. As you reach the edge of the square, you can see across the street from you there are some steps leading down. So you put your shoes back on and take a walk across the street to the top of the steps. On the steps, pushed up against the walls, are market carts, and you can imagine that this is a bustling place throughout the day. On your right hand side are even more shops selling locally produced items like soap and jewellery. As you come to the bottom of the steps, you realise that you are coming to the harbour. And in the harbour, you see docked small wooden fishing boats alongside yachts that belong to millionaires. And along the harbour are lots of small restaurants, coffee bars. And you can imagine that this is just a beautiful setting to have your evening meal in. Along with the boats on your left and the bars on your right to where the ocean meets the land. You spend just a moment soaking in the beauty of this beautiful place. You are aware now that it's time to return your awareness to your physical body. So you take a nice deep breath in and exhale, feeling the chair beneath you. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes. Take another deep breath in through the nose and exhale. Slowly bringing yourself back in. Stretch out your arms and legs. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes.